Everyone, this is Lumario here, and welcome back to another episode of Special Doubles. So today we'll be continuing the use of our team here that you see on screen: Hitmontop, Melodic, Venusaur, Aerodactyl, Latios, and Magnezone. And without further ado, let's find another opponent. This team, it is good, but it is built around countering something I haven't run into, which is being Mega Low Punny. So we get a 1598 rated player from Japan, team consisting of Raichu, Aerodactyl, Azumarill, Gastrodon, Excadrill, and Ferrothorn. Okay, so Ferrothorn is definitely going to be a pest to deal with. But I think the leads here will be Hitmontop, Aerodactyl. Oh, but yeah, he can just fake out all my uses, which is not pleasant. Okay. He doesn't have any Intimidate users. I'm just going to, yeah, Hitmontop and Latios, I think, are the best leads. In the back, we will have Venusaur and Magnezone. Yeah, I think this is as good as we can get it. Okay, let's do that. This is going to be a tough one right off the bat. Okay, so I think what I want to do here is definitely go for the Draco Meteor here onto Gastrodon, and I think the best play I can make overall is go for Feint with higher priority onto Raichu, because he's probably most definitely going to go for the Fake Out onto the Hitmontop, and I have to break that Raichu Sash. So we're going for Draco Meteor here in the interest of getting the highest amount of damage off onto the Gastrodon, so that's what we'll do. Wow, interesting. He just targets Latios. Air Balloon. Okay, it's Air Balloon. Okay, so I wasn't paying attention. He goes Toxic onto the Hitmontop. Okay, so it's a very interesting choice. So what I will do is go for Draco Meteor and switch out into Venusaur. So I imagine Raichu here might have something like HP Ice. Something to definitely look out for. It goes with Nuzzle. Okay. That's already bad news for us. Trying to get the Para Hacks off is, yeah, very big concern. As we get the Draco Meteor off though, so that's good. Manages to just miss out the KO. So is he having an Assault Vest or a Citrus Berry? He just goes for Earth Power. Okay, onto Venusaur, so that does neutral damage. Here's leftovers. Okay. So definitely here I want to switch out into Hitmontop, predicting a switch in of his own. I think his switch, I don't remember how the switch mechanics work exactly, but I think his switch should go first if he switches. So I'm going to switch in Hitmontop. I think it's all based on speed because Latios at the moment is slower. So, and I'm going to Mega Evolve and go for Leech Seed, I think, or do I want to go for Giga Drain? I think it's best that we actually go for Giga Drain onto the Raichu slot. Okay, so unfortunately, yeah, my switch goes first. Okay. But that's fine. At the same time, we do have the option to go for Fake Out. So, and if he switches in Ferroform, we can get a close combat off. I'm assuming that the Gastron here wants to go for Protect. Definitely doesn't want to take a Giga Drain. So we are going to target down the Raichu, and obviously it having Nuzzle, is a very big pesky problem. Thankfully, he's chosen to Toxic my Hitmontop so he cannot get Power Hacks everywhere. So we go for Giga Drain, which gives us a nice amount of health back. And now I think I'm going to go for the Close Combat onto... Or we could knock out Raichu with Feint if we wanted to. Yep, let's do that. Let's Feint Raichu. Raichu is very frail in its defenses, and we're going to Giga Drain the Gastrodon. Raichu obviously could switch out here too. In fact, it might. Yeah, okay. He switches. Oh, actually no. Okay, he switches Gastron out into the Ferrothorn. And we knock out the Raichu with Feint. Okay, so it's one of the scenarios where Feint is actually comes in handy, and we will get a little bit of HP back from Gastrodon. I mean, sorry, from Ferrothorn. So, that brings up just under full HP, which is excellent. So now that we've taken care of Raichu, what we can do here is we can. Does he bring in? He brings in Gastrodon. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is. I don't want to switch in Magnezone because I had to deal with Gastrodon first before I can do anything substantial. So I'm going to Close Combat the Ferrothorn here, and I'm just going to Giga Drain the Gastrodon slot. So so Gastrodon goes to Protect. At least we get damage off from the Ferrothorn. We take it out one hit. Excellent. So we don't even need Magnezone to take care of Ferrothorn. But obviously we'll take the Iron Barbs, and so it must have been sort of what item was holding then. But Power Hacks don't matter because obviously the Gastrodon protected that turn. So now that we've dealt with Raichu and Ferrothorn, that puts us in a very good position. Toxic damage will get me down to my Citrus Berry. And now I've got a Azumarill to deal with. Okay, so what I want to do here then in that case is switch out into Latios. Latios we don't really need anymore, and we are going to go ahead and just get the KO the Gastrodon. Now, even if Azumarill went for an Earth Power here, I wouldn't stress too much. We do have Fake Out. I was just going to Waterfall to get to increase the Gastrodon's damage, but it ends up being very meaningless. Very, very meaningless. Yeah, and pretty much here it's game in our favor. So what I'm going to do though is just leave. We pretty much just can protect Latios and Sludge Bomb the Azumarill. Yeah, so the opponent's forfeits, and I don't think there was much in the way that he could have done from coming back from that position. His team on paper though did look a bit challenging to deal with at first, but he didn't bring his Aerodactyl. Finding second opponent is being quite difficult. We finally an opponent, a 1498 rated player from Japan. Okay, so we'll see what their team consists of. Their team consists of Zangoose, Crobat, Togekiss, Sableye, Venusaur, and Mamoswine. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to lead, I think, with Aerodactyl and Magnezone, or Aerodactyl and Melodic. I think I need to Aerodactyl Hitmontop. Okay, Aerodactyl Hitmontop. We can fake out obviously the other leads, and if we lead Sableye, then I'm in a bit of a pickle. So Aerodactyl, Magnezone. He's going to try and get up Tailwind. Okay. Yeah, Hitmontop, Aerodactyl, Magnezone in the back, and I think we definitely, yeah, Venusaur. Venusaur is a definite must. Just waiting on the opponent. There we go. So so... Okay, so he's, yeah, Crobat and... Crobat and Sableye. Okay, I'm gonna go for Rock Slide. I think he's just gonna go for Taunt straight away, which is a bad thing. We just need to get damage off, pretty much, and that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna Rock Slide, and we're gonna go for Rock Slide and Fake Out. I think it's more damage, yeah. Even though it has Inner Focus, we just need to get the damage off. So yeah, he's just gone for Quick Guard. Okay. Fortunately, yeah, he didn't go for Tailwind as suspected he would. He just went straight for Quick Guard. Not sure. Maybe he's not running Inner Focus. Oh, red card. Okay. That makes my job a little bit more difficult, unfortunately. He brings us into Venusaur. Okay. Definitely get Aerodactyl back in. And I'm going to go for the... Switch in Aerodactyl, I think. Yep. Okay, no, switch in, sorry, Magnezone. Magnezone. Thankfully, we missed both attacks. Okay, so that's a good thing for us. What we are going to do is we are going to Tailwind here, and we're going to Volt Switch. I think we can take out Crobat from that range. Pretty sure we can. Goes Super Fang onto Magnezone. As we get the Volt Switch off on Crobat. Manages to pick up the knockout. Excellent. So it's going to be interesting to see what Sableye wants to do here. I'm assuming Sableye wants to go for knockoff. Probably should bring out Venusaur. Sorry for the background noise. It's my Wii U coming on by itself. Nintendo should be doing that. Goes for foul play. Still does quite a bit of damage. What it would have taken into consideration the burn. Okay, so not sure which poke he's going to bring in. Brings in Togekiss. Okay, so I think the best thing we can do is just go for Rock Slide, try and get a flinch, and Mega Evolve, get the Sludge Bomb off. Alternatively, we could go for Leech Seed, but I think it's a bad play. I don't see anything any signs pointing to the fact that he bought Mega Venusaur. So Sludge Bomb, I think, is gonna be what we do. So he goes into Zangoose. So he hasn't. So definitely the Sableye looks like he likely Mega. We're gonna Rock Slide off, and for some reason the video froze. I don't know why. And we get the Sludge Bomb off as well, and we get a flinch off. So that excellent. We do get what we needed. So now that is Togekiss dealt with, and now what I'm gonna do now is send in Hitmontop to deal with the Zangoose, or I could just actually Magnezone is actually a better play, so we'll go into Magnezone. Tailwind is still up, so we want to definitely make use of Tailwind while we have it up. So we're going to Volt Switch the Togekiss and just Sludge Bomb the. I could just do it the other way around actually. It's T-Bolt, there's no reason not to. We're going to Thunderbolt Thunderbolt the Zangoose and Sludge Bomb Togekiss. Just gonna send in Sableye. Actually a good play. It actually resists the Sludge Bomb. But it does get poisoned. Okay, so it puts so it's good. Yep, but Tailwind is still up for us, which is good. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to Volt Switch. Thunderbolt. Okay, that's right, because I am Choice Specs. We are going to Thunderbolt the Sableye now. And I'm going to Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb the Zangoose. As it goes for Quash. Okay, so that actually does make things a little bit. Yeah, he's probably going to. Oh no, he won't get it off. Oh, just. He knocks off my Choice Specs, but we do manage to hang on. And yet, both Pokemon go down this turn, so unfortunately for him, he was not able to pick up the KO. So his Quash ends up not working, unfortunately for him. Tailwind runs out, and his last Pokemon is, of course, the Togekiss, and there's not much Togekiss can do here, so it's pretty much game. You can also get off a Flash Cannon and just go for a Sludge Bomb. We'll knock out Togekiss anyway. So it's attack 1 or 2 Pokemon, and obviously he, even a Heat Wave. Oh, I think Togekiss gets Heat Wave. I don't know. But either way, we defeat the opponent. So it ends up being 3-0. And so thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you in the next episode. And I think next episode we will change up the team. Definitely wanting to have something that deals more with stall teams as the previous episode showed, because I did not have any fun going up against the stall teams. So, yeah. Again, guys, thank you for watching and take care.